Hey guys, Kills and we're back with some more Sons of the Forest. So I've had a lot of questions lately about what mods I'm using, how they work, and where I got them from. So I figured I'll do a little video just so you can see basically what I'm using and what's going on with them. So let's get started, shall we? So if I push escape, I can go down here to mods. First thing you're going to need Red Loader. They're not going to work unless you got Red Loader, which is this. Now Red Loader automatically comes with Sons of the Forest game manager here. I'll show you what that does, and that is done by Tony Macaroni. All of my mods are done by Tony Macaroni. He's a great person, and the mods that he makes are pretty damn good. So I'll show you what this does. This does quite some good things. You're going to need this. This is going to be great. Once you try this, you're never going to want to go back. So you can skip intro because it's annoying. You can skip the building animation, which is, you guys already know. I'll show you quickly. Just means that you can just do things like this. There's no animation at all, and you can just literally smash down blocks straight away, right? No animation, nothing. Even if you want to cut logs, one, put that one down. Put your lighter away, mate. I don't even know why you got it out. Even if you want to cut logs, no animation at all. Literally just put it down. Cut it. It makes building so much easier, especially if you're building out of stone. There we go, got myself a stone. Especially if you're building out of stone. It is so much easier to just do this. You can just keep spamming. It's a lifesaver, basically. It is so much better. I don't think I can go back to building with the animations anymore. That would just drive me absolutely insane. It just takes forever to do anything when you got that. Okay, so that's the skip building animation. Like I said, this one automatically comes with Red Loader. You don't have to download this one. It's already there. So you've got no consume animation and no auto-equip stones. He still picks up stones, but he doesn't always auto-equip them, which is good. So the no eating or no consume animation is brilliant as well. You just left-click and it just eats, right? No opening it up, no ripping it open, no shoving it in your face, because that takes time and no one wants to sit around and have to deal with that every single time. It all adds up, doesn't it, really? And if you want fish, you know, the fish animation, when he automatically picks up the fish, he then looks at it, sticks it in his mouth, and then bites it and bites it again. He just eats it. Even consuming drinks. Let me get some water. There you go, got my drink. Even if I want to have a drink, he doesn't have to pick it up and then look at it and undo it and put it in his mouth. He just drinks it, gone. Same with pans, gone. It's great. It saves a hell of a lot of time. And if you're like me and you just want to get on with it, you don't want to have to sit there watching him eat and drink. Right? It's just annoying. It just speeds it up so much. And then you just got the free cam mode with the look sensitivity and stuff like that. That all just does your free cam, so you can just fly around. It'll be smoother. You can make it slower, so you're not just like flying around really quick and stuff. So that is the first one. Build chair. I've showed this briefly on a video. And to be honest, this is amazing. This build share is definitely a game breaker. So if you download build share, I can put a link in the description for the website you can go to get these mods. It's absolutely fine. I can do that for you. So build share, settings. I changed the key. My usual key was page up, but I use page up. So I just stuck it on that one there. You can change that to whatever key you want. So what this does is it allows you to copy buildings, any building, and then replicate that building, so it will save it. So if I push my build share key, it will come up with this. This is some buildings that I've already saved. Now, sharing's not actually active at the moment, but he's working on it, so you're gonna. So build share, if I click new building, I'll do the wall. All right, we'll just we'll get this done over here. We'll do this part here. So if I was to copy this entire building, you obviously click the new building, you look at it, you push left mouse button, and it comes up like this. Uploading's coming soon. You can put a description, whatever you want, or you could just save it. Name, new building, probably change that up there, so you can name it whatever you want. Buy Kills for Thrills, 2074 modules in that. I'll save it, right? Okay, so I decided to save the wall instead. Same process. You push the button, click new, you click it. So basically what this does is, I've made a video on this already, but you guys can see it. It makes a blueprint of your building, right? So this is the wall I've just blueprinted. That giant beast over there is now here. You can move it with your mouse wheel. You can move it up and down to get it to where you want it. Obviously, it's not going to be even because the wall's on uneven ground, right? So some parts are going to be floating and some parts aren't. So that what you'll do is you'll place this down and it will give you a blueprint like it would do from your building book. And then you can build it or you can get Calvin to build it. But if you switch instant build on, using the command in the top left there, instant book build, and then just type space on, that will work. And then you just go back to the building menu, select what you want, line it up where you want it. Obviously, it's not going to work because it's basically, it's uneven, isn't it? So you can move it, you can rotate it. If you right click, you can free place it. You can look up and down. I can place it in the sky if I want. But right click allows you to use the mouse wheel just to edge it up and down slightly. So what I'll do is I'll just place that there, and that should instantly build now. Ready? Left click. It's there. There we go. And there's no power. But that's instantly built, right? So that's the wall I've built in over there, and now it's there. So all you've got to do if you want to build a huge ass compound, build one wall, get it complete, copy it, blueprint it, and then just place it everywhere you want it. But I'll just show you. This is the build. Like, it does the lights, the light bulbs, the wiring. See if it does the solar panel. No, it hasn't done the solar panel. There was solar panel in there, but it hasn't copied the solar panel over. Let me check down here. Yeah, just as I thought. No solar panel. There's no electric fence either, or gate, because they're placed separately. So they're seen as like placeables. But you could just get the outline of the wall done, and there you go. And if you want to make a giant kingdom out of it, you could just do this, get your wall back up, and then rotate it again to however you want it. And then just maybe right click so you can manipulate it a bit better. It's going to be pretty that big because it's such a big build. And you can place it. There we go. Let's just put it there. There we go. Just like that. And to be honest, the size of that wall, right, and the size of that wall and the size of the bases there, my FPS is actually running at 60 at the moment. So I've got 60 FPS for this. And it's not lagging at all. It's running real smooth. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's blueprinted building. It doesn't see it as a building that we built individually, so it calculates it as one big building and not separate entities or something like that. But I would know that if I was in a game and I had buildings like this, I'd be lagging to death right now. But it just seems to run a lot smoother. So that's that one. Okay, my next mod I am using is Illuminate by, again, Tony Macaroni. This allows you to adjust and change the settings for all the lights in the game. So you can do the wall torch distance multiplier, wall torch color, wall torch mini flicker, max flicker intensity, so you can make them brighter, different colors. It'll look nice. Light bulbs are my favorite. I don't mess with the wall torches because I like the way they look anyway. So light bulb settings are my favorite. You can do distance multiplier and bulb intensity multiplier. You can also change the color as well, the light color down here. Spotlight, you can change that so you can make it real bright or dim. I'm not going to screw with the settings because I've got them exactly how I like them. You can change the light color, the light intensity, flashlight. You can change the flashlight color, the flashlight intensity, and the color switch. So you can change that too. I will show you that right now. Let's go into a building. Okay, let me show you the light bulbs. So light bulbs obviously are white light. If you go look at them, you can use mine's the scroll wheel on the mouse. You can change them. Blue, green, or red. I don't know if you can change that. You might be able to change the colouring for them. But if we change them all to green, let's make it nighttime. There we go. You can change them to blue, green. I've got separate ones set up in different areas. Like the whole place will be green. It shines green. It lights the whole place up green. We'll get that one as well, just so you can see. See, it's nice to have different lights in the area. So out here, I have green ones on the roof because I like the look of it. Just shines green. Quite nice. You can't change these ones, I'm afraid. It won't let you. You can turn them off, though. Just turn that off so you can see the green. It's nice. And indoors, I've got red. So I've got red in the armory room. Looks nice for where the armors are. And I've got red in the the brothel that I built upstairs. Each one of these is red. I like the way it looks. It just breaks up the same colour of just pure white light. That is why I use that mod. Right, let's get it daytime. We'll go back and have a look at the other mods. Okay, next one. This one I use a lot. If you're a content creator and you're getting your videos demonetized by YouTube because, well, they don't like certain things. They're very picky about what they can see. They're very picky about what you can show. Obviously, nudity, violence, decapitation, stuff like that. You can't have all that on there because YouTube don't like it. So I have red sensor. This is a great one. I use this one. So this is great if you're a content creator. You probably don't need it. Or if you've got kids that want to play the game, you don't want to see the gore and the nudity, you can censor it out. So obviously you've got the distance you can see it by. Minimum and maximum sensor size. You've got look at angle, so that changes the angle where you can look at it. Obviously, if there's boobs, you can change that. No blood splashes. You can turn that on. Stops the blood splashing all over the place. No blood textures. Turn that on. Stops the blood. No dismemberment. Obviously, some of the traps and chopping people up, especially with the shotgun. The arms and legs all over the place, right? That stops the decapitation. I'll show you. I'll just spawn a cannibal in. There we go. That's not much. He's going to be dead soon. No decapitation. See? No blood splatter, no decapitation. There's nothing I can do to make his body come apart. Even if I lob him in one of the traps down here, normally these grinder traps will absolutely mince everything that's put in it. It won't rip them apart. There you go. It's not shredding them. Those of you that know these traps, you'll know that it shreds them. It makes it friendly for YouTube so you can use it. It's not necessarily a mod that you're probably going to want to use, but it's good if you're a streamer or something like that. And that's what it does. No gore world objects. You can turn that off. No enemy explosions. You can turn that off. And John blocker, so you don't get the slinky. So, you know, you can turn that off as well, because that's a bit questionable, that one. This is just for people that want to stream and do content creating, and YouTube demonetize your videos because they don't like it. The nudity thing, I can see if I can spawn one in, and you'll see. There we go. Perfect example there. Nudity. So normally she would be topless, and there's Calvin's there instead. So what that basically does is it covers it over, right? You can't see them, which is good, unless obviously you go to a certain angle. But you can change that picture. I'll change it to Calvin's head because I just thought it was funny. You can put it to like a phased area, so it's kind of like, you know, checkered or blurred, so you can't see anything. But that does that to all the females plus mutants. Okay, next mod, Sorter. I'm actually testing this one out at the moment. I haven't really used it much, but Tony Macaroni's only just released this. So you can auto-sort items. Again, another game changer, right? So you don't have to go run up to it, put one item down, then take forever to put your items on your shelves. I bloody hate doing that, but I like keeping all the items. So you've got the search proximity. You increase that. Obviously, it incorporates more shelves. Key binding, middle mouse button for me. Show prompt UI. I've turned that off because I don't want to see the prompt, but I can turn it on so I can show you. Only fill existing, which will only fill items that are already on the shelf. It won't create new piles. I'll turn that off so you can see. Ignore item ID. So this will ignore all the items that you type in here. So every item has a code. You can find the codes online. So if you don't want to sort out your ammo, you just push and then you type a button, like whatever it is. Well, the item ID, I don't know what it is. And it won't sort those items out. You'll keep it in your inventory. At the moment, it's very limited for what you can put in there. It stops. You can't go any more than that. It won't let you. I think he's working on that. He's going to look at it. Obviously, there's a lot of items in the game that you won't want to sort, like the money, the leaves, and stuff like that. But, you know, whitelist mode. Whitelist mode will, if you click that, whatever's typed in here, it will only sort them and it will ignore the rest. Again, I can only put a certain amount of numbers in here before I run out, and there's a lot of stuff I want to have sorted, you know. Handle shelves is standing shelves, and obviously handle wall shelf is the ones that you'd attach to the wall. I'll go up to the storage area and I'll show you what this does. There we go. As you can see, it's telling me to push middle mouse button, and the ones that are highlighted with the auto sort are the ones that will be affected. Now I don't like that because I find it gets in the way, so you can turn that off by pushing that one, and then we'll go back. And now it's gone, right? So if I hit middle mouse button, see that? shelves just filled up. Now, the problem is, obviously, you're very limited in what you can restrict to put down. So it's filling it up with with leaves and tape and stuff like that. I don't want to put leaves and tape on the shelf, but if I do it again, more leaves, tapes, berries. I would like to restrict that, but I ran out of room. And obviously, sooner or later, you're going to be putting your ammo on it and all the other parts. So we go down here. That's full anyway. We can come over here, do it. Again, it's putting all my money down, but I have a crap ton of cash. So because it's put all the money down, I've now got no room to do anything else. So these are sort of things that you would restrict, okay? There it goes, done. It's even put my water bottle on there. I didn't even know you could store the water bottle, but apparently you can. What else? There you go, there's everything else. Ammo, whatever these are, seeds, more watches, arrows, everything. It will literally sort everything. Now, I love, like, absolutely love that mod. Because you could literally just run around and just... If you've got a big storage room, even does the armor and the armor stands. See that? It's basically put all of my armor on that. All of it. Everything I had in my inventory is now been put on the mannequin. If I put that on, I'll have more armor. And if I come over here to these and I push my middle mouse button, it's put it all away, right? So it's put all of my armor on that. That's basically what I was wearing at the time. So if you've got a full set of skin on you or something like that, you can go up to the mannequin, push the button, and it'll do it. And I believe it does it with everything. Like, there we go. It's doing all the shelves, doing everything. I'm going to end up with nothing left in my inventory. See, this mod, I absolutely love this mod. If this gets extended so you can add more to it to restrict, it'll be great because obviously you want to restrict all your armor and things like that, but you want to get the essential items out, like all the batteries, the light bulbs, the food and everything like that. That would be great if you could do that. If we come down here, we could just fill these up with whatever I've got left, which is nothing, I believe. My inventory has been stripped absolutely clear. Let's see if it will work with guns. Here we go. We're in the armory place, and will it work with guns? No, it doesn't work with guns. It won't put them down at all. Which is kind of nice, so you don't accidentally sort all your weapons out and your swords and everything. So my inventory has been stripped clean. There's nothing. Literally, it's empty. Which means I can go out and then collect more things, right? Or not. But yeah, once that's working properly with the restricted items, it'll be great. So you don't put everything on the shelves. And the last mod that I'm using so far is the Zippy mod, again by Tony Macaroni. You can change this. This is for the zip gun. So it tells you how far the zip lines are. Obviously, when you're using it without this, you shoot it at one end and you run and you hope for the best that it will reach and it doesn't break. And you can change this from percentage to distance. I like to keep it percentage so I know. And then you got the min pitch, max pitch, display height, display depth. Basically, what this does is it has a little screen to the side of your zip gun there. You see that? 0.4. So if I shoot that into there, it's now 0, 0. If I keep running, it will tell me when I get to 100% or when I'm near 100%. So I'm getting the full length out of my zip line. This is brilliant. I absolutely love this because I always... Well, I mean, you hate it, right? You're running through the trees and you're trying to set up a zip line. And you can't because it friggin' snaps. Because you've got as far as you can physically go. So now I can't put that down there because obviously that's too far. And the wall's in the way. But I can put it there. That's like 83%. Let's see if we can get it further. There we go. That's a pretty damn long... zip line right there, and it's great. I just love it because you could just run through the trees and you could just do that and it won't snap. I'm trying to set up a zip line system and run. I've put all my zip lines away so I can't show you anymore, but I'm trying to build a zip line system through the forest and I can't because every time I was running I got to the tree or where I wanted to put it and it snapped. I'd have to go back. This just makes it easier. Obviously, you can listen to it so it doesn't do that, so you know how far you've got. It's just a quality of life thing, really. All these are basically quality of life things, I suppose. And then you can just ride your ridiculously long zip line. Like this. Perfect. Get the maximum use out of it. But yeah, that is it for now. That's all I'm using. I'm going to look for a mod where the fires just keep burning, they don't go out. Because I'm fed up with my fires going out, and I've got plenty of them, and I have to go around and light them all. effectively. I'd like to light them once and then just leave them. But that, along with the blueprint, is by far my favourite kind of mods. See if I can put this in the sea. Let's just have a little experiment. Can I put this in the ocean? I can, you know. There we go. Yeah. Just dump it in the sea. That's a building from one of my previous saves. You can literally put it anywhere. It puts stilts down underneath it if it's too deep. If it's not deep enough, it'll just sink into the floor. But that's that. So yeah, I'm going to leave this one here. That is the mods. I am going to put the video in the description so you can look. And I will also put a link in the description for the website so you know where to go to get the mods. And hopefully it will answer all your questions that you have. So thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more, subscribe. Also, I've got a Discord. Links in the description. Feel free to head over and say hi. And if you want to support the channel a bit more, it is very much appreciated. It is the link is in the description for Patreon. And any amount helps. It is brilliant. Thank you, guys, for coming, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.